Welcome to History with Herodotus, where we delve into the most fascinating stories of the past. I'm your host, Herodotus, and I'm thrilled to continue our series, The Lincoln-Douglas Debates. Today's episode, Episode 3, Ottawa Debate, transports you to August 21st, 1858, a day that would become a pivotal moment in American history. On this sweltering summer day, the town of Ottawa, Illinois, was abuzz with excitement as thousands of people gathered to witness the first debate between Abraham Lincoln and Stephen Douglas. The air was thick with tension as the two candidates prepared to clash on the critical issues of slavery, states' rights, and the future of the Union. As the crowd awaited the start of the debate, they were aware that this encounter would set the tone for the remainder of the campaign. As the debate commenced, Douglas launched a scathing attack on Lincoln's position on slavery, accusing him of being a radical abolitionist who sought to impose his views on the entire nation. Douglas claimed that Lincoln's House divided speech was evidence of his intention to abolish slavery everywhere, which would lead to chaos and destruction. However, Lincoln was quick to respond, denying that he advocated for racial equality or the immediate emancipation of all slaves. Instead, he emphasized his opposition to the expansion of slavery into new territories, arguing that it was morally wrong and would ultimately lead to the downfall of the Republic. Lincoln's response was not a denial of the immorality of slavery itself, but rather a nuanced argument that sought to differentiate between his opposition to slavery's extension and his acceptance of its existence in states where it was already established. This distinction was crucial, as Lincoln sought to appeal to moderate voters who were opposed to the expansion of slavery, but were not yet convinced of the need for immediate emancipation. As he spoke, Lincoln's words were laced with a deep sense of conviction, and his passion resonated deeply with the crowd. As the debate progressed, it became clear that Douglas was attempting to use the issue of racial equality as a wedge to drive a divide between Lincoln and the more conservative elements of the Republican Party. However, Lincoln was prepared for this tactic, and he skillfully parried Douglas's attacks by reiterating his commitment to stopping the spread of slavery, while also acknowledging the existing social and economic realities of the time. This delicate balancing act would become a hallmark of Lincoln's campaign, as he sought to navigate the treacherous waters of public opinion on the issue of slavery. The debate also saw the emergence of what would come to be known as the Freeport Question, a strategy that Lincoln would employ in subsequent debates to challenge Douglas's popular sovereignty doctrine. By asking Douglas whether he believed that the people of a territory had the right to exclude slavery from their midst, Lincoln aimed to expose the contradictions inherent in Douglas's position and to highlight the moral ambiguities of allowing slavery to expand into new territories. Although Douglas attempted to sidestep the question, it was clear that Lincoln had landed a significant blow, and the issue would continue to haunt Douglas throughout the campaign. As the sun began to set on Ottawa, the crowd dispersed, buzzing with excitement and anticipation for the next debate. The encounter had been a resounding success, with both candidates delivering impassioned performances that had left a lasting impression on the audience. As we reflect on this pivotal moment in American history, it is clear that the Ottawa debate marked a turning point in the campaign, setting the stage for the intense and often brutal exchanges that would follow. The battle lines had been drawn, and the fate of the nation hung precariously in the balance. That's all for today. Join us next time on History with Herodotus as we continue our series on the Lincoln-Douglas debates with Episode 4,